Hi, I'm Rebecca Ross. I run the Walls Art Space in Miami on the Gold Coast, and I'm down here at the Hota Parklands for a project that I've curated called Elements. So I've curated the project for the Walls with 4 artists that we've worked with previously at the Walls: Agents of Confusion, Kinley Gray, Michael Candy and Jordan AZCUNE. The Elements project situates 4 works in the Hota Parklands, sitting between the new build of the amphitheatre and the Nerang River and the lake of the Parklands. So it very much sits outside and amongst the elements. The project invites visitors to listen out, to reflect, to explore and to even participate in the artworks that are situated down here at Hota.
Hi, I'm Kinley Gray and I'm standing here with my work Sunset at Hota on the Gold Coast. This work is made of artificial smoke and lights, and it's in this greenhouse structure which is basically just designed to keep all the smoke together to make a really dense field of smoke and light and colour that you can walk through and experience in a spatial way. Sunset is a tunnel that is 9 metres long, 2 metres tall and about 2.5 wide, although when you're in it you don't really know how big it is. Yeah, I've made a few smoke rooms. They're always a little bit different each time. This one is a tunnel that, there's an entrance and an exit, and as you move through the tunnel there's this colour gradient that slowly changes from pink through to purple through to blue. Experience is a giant part of my practice, and all of my works revolve around different ways that you could experience things, and through that different understandings that you might make about the world and yourself, I suppose. The smoke is a water-based artificial smoke that's very common. You'd find in discos and things like that. So it just comes out of a smoke machine. Yeah, it was a challenge to make this work here. Originally we were going to have it outside, but because of the nature of the work, there was a big possibility of it turning into a giant parachute and floating away in the wind. So we've moved it inside, which I think is awesome as well. It just activates a different space in a different way.
Hello, my name's Jordan Askew. I'm one of the artists here with Elements, curated by Rebecca Ross. My element is Earth, and the work I've produced is It Is Here. When I was making the work, I was really interested in the namesake of where this work would be presented. So I was thinking about Surfers Paradise and the Gold Coast, and representing paradise on Earth, and the fact that the work reflects the environment, and when you enter this suburb, or when you enter near the work, you're reflected in the work, and then somehow you are in the Gold Coast paradise. So these works were based off geographical formations such as volcanoes, calderas, tectonic plates. So I guess I was interested in recreating these objects and monuments as landforms and markers in the landscape. One of the works here represents the sun. It's a half semicircle. With consultation with Rebecca Ross, the curator of the exhibition, we've organised that the sun work actually faces north-south. So when people enter into the site, they're actually somehow reminded of where they stand and the direction that they face.
I'm Michael Candy, and this work is titled Hyperdirectional Ocean. I'm covering the water component of the Elements exhibition. So the work uses contemporary crowd control technologies in a sort of inverse manner by creating this beam of ocean sounds that would definitely not be beamed through one of these speakers. So it's sort of subverting the purpose of this contemporary technology to, I don't know, I guess bring nature to people in a very unnatural way. Traditionally, these speakers would be mounted in an array to some sort of right control vehicle, and they would target civilians or protesters with very dissonant sounds or something very discomforting, whereas sort of the inverse of that, what I'm doing here is kind of trying to create a more pleasant scenario, but still playing with this sort of panopticon of, you know, surveillance or control. Yeah.
And we're rolling now.
Okay, deep breaths. I'm Patricia from Paradise Waters. This is Cassandra. And we heard tonight that there's a performance on at Hota by Agents of Confusion. We're very much looking forward to seeing it. We've been waiting all year for this one, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we are patrons of the arts. We venture here quite often, but tonight is an extra special performance. Have you heard anything good about it?
Well, darling, you know, they're always trying to up the ante here, so I think it should be a treat. Just a treat.
Yes. I heard there might even be a special guest. Yes, they're taking us on a tour later. From the terrace.
A tour?
Yes, an art tour. So we'll be parading around with, believe it or not, Rebecca Ross, local lovely woman.
No.
Yes, the Rebecca Ross, curator of Elements Project.
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this afternoon. I would have put on my good earrings.
You always wear lovely earrings,
well,
but
I know,
you really
darling,
should
but
step
I
up
would
your
have
game for
opened the
this.
safe if I knew.
Yes, want some patties? They're big and juicy. I personally would love to see some meat on that barbecue. She likes meat in her mouth. Oh. Yeah, that's sizzle. 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 Oh. Dean, Fabio, Miguel, whoever the hell you are, over there now. More patties. More patties, please. We want all the patties. You know, I really wanted sausages tonight, but this'll have to do. Patricia, don't be greedy. I'm not greedy, I'm just hungry. There is more than enough meat at this barbecue. As long as I get my buns. You'll get your meat, and you'll get your buns. Those buns? That is a certainty. You know the buns I'm talking about. Oh, Dean, are those barbecues still on? Can you check?